So, we are going to talk about Vizzlie. So, are you guys familiar with Vizzlie at all?
I'm not.
Okay. Well, Robin, when we did your party, I didn't use Vizzlie on yours. I was putting them in, but now I'm doing it 100%. So basically, what Vizzlie is, it is a app you can use. It's not an app on your phone. It's an app that you have to you have to use it on their website, but then you connect it to Facebook as an app. And basically, what it does is you can put all your posts that you want to post for like a party, and then once you set it up, it does all your posts. And you don't have to do anything for a party. So whereas before I was doing parties and every morning, like I would know what I wanted to post and I would have to go in and I would schedule them, but I still have to go and schedule each and every single post for like the whole day. And that was pretty tedious. So this app will just schedule all your posts. So like I have, here's my outline. So when I first made mine, I set up, I went through, and it took me a while to come up with this, but so basically I have 3 days prior, I do a welcome post. Then 2 days prior to the party, I have a turn your notifications on. Then I do 1 day prior, and here's all my posts, and then the day of, and then all the way through. So the really cool thing about Vizzlie too is that this party that I have is now a template, and I can share that template with people. So you guys can take my template and just make a couple modifications. Like obviously in the roll call post, you're gonna change your about me and your picture. But for the most part, you can do very little editing and use it to do your own party. And Dee, when we do your party, I'm gonna use Vizzlie and connect it to your page and just let it run. I'm gonna modify it a bit since it's a launch party and not like my party. But basically all I have to do on here is every month change my warmer of the month post and just put the new picture in and the new description. I have to make sure I comment on the roll call, so I'll just set an alarm in my phone. It's always going to be Saturday at 6 o'clock. And then other than that, I just need to, right now I'm just changing, I'm checking the holiday and the harvest to see if anything's sold out before those posts. And that'll just be a seasonal, a seasonal change as to LTOs. I have a post for all LTO items, so that would change month to month or week to week even right now. But you have to do very little to make the party work. So I'm going to share my screen and show you how I do it. I'll show you it on a Facebook page. I'll show you how to connect it. I'll just connect it to one of my pages that I don't actually need to connect anything to. So let me share my screen.
What happened? The whole face.
Oh, that's not the right page. I typed it in real quick before I started the Zoom. That's Vizzlie.com. That looks weird. Oh. This is Vizzlie. So it's Vizzlie. I'm sure I can, I don't think I can do anything in here, but I can go onto our team page and share this with you guys too.
Orange, blue. I see.
Go play.
No.
Yeah, you're too loud.
I'm hungry.
All right, in a minute.
Okay, so when you first sign into Vizzlie, it's free for, I don't know how long, because I used it for a little bit when it was free, but I was still playing with it. And then I think when I decided to pay for it, it said if I didn't pay, I could do one party at a time, but I had 2 parties I was starting right away. So Oh, there's Shannon. Okay, so this is what your dashboard looks like. When you first join, you'll be able to do it for free. And then after you like make an account, you can go down here to referrals, and I'll give you my code. So there's my code. And then if every 2 people that use my code, I get $10 off. So then as you guys are sharing this with your teams, you can give them your code, and every 2 people that use it, you'll get $10 off. So, you know, it helps to refer people. Like I use my friend Angela. So then if you look to your left here, here's your templates. So you can have multiple templates. You can do like all sorts of like different things in here. So if you see here, I have fall winter 2020 fall winter Facebook party. Then the rest of these are templates that I got from other people. So you can share your template with other people, and people can share their templates with you. And then you can just change things. Like this one here that says this one. This is my friend Angela's, and she does her party totally different than mine, where like mine are very like day 1 warmers and wax, day 2 diffusers, day 3 unplugged. Hers is like she'll throw a warmer at you, then she'll throw a fragrance flower at you, then she'll throw a buddy at you, then she'll do a scent, and like, which I kind of like because I feel like it keeps people on their toes a little bit. So I think I'm going to make a second one and do that so I can kind of rotate them and kind of see what people respond to better. Then like this one here, the 30-minute temp with the live, this person just posts a couple of posts and then does a live like party and just shows things off. So you can kind of like do whatever you want in it. You can get templates from other people and then just adjust them to however it works best for you. And then you can share your template with people. So if somebody gives you a template, you would just import template here. You would copy and paste the code, so I can give you any of these codes. I'll post them all on their page so that you guys can see a bunch of them. And like that's what I did. I took like 3 other people's, and I kind of took pieces I liked from different parties and made it all my own. So you can do that. You can just take mine and just run with it and just change up a couple posts. You can do whatever you want with this. And then I will show you what it looks like. So basically you have a start date. So for me, my parties go from, they technically start on Sunday, and then I end it on Saturday, but my party posts are Sunday through Thursday. And then Friday, it's just like a reminder that there's 2 days left. I do like another game. I do a couple little things here and there, but it's not really like the whole party. Saturday, I do like just a thank you again and like last day to order, but I do things leading up to the party. So you can, do whatever you like with yours. So for mine, 3 days before at 3 o'clock, this happens. So I do this all the time on Thursday. So I set the Facebook party up on Thursday so that like I've already had my hosts, like inviting their friends, and I'm gonna, no, never mind. I was getting some feedback, but I'm not getting it now. So I have my host invite all her friends like days leading up to it, like the week leading up to it. And then I open her group on Thursday and have her invite everyone who says they want to go. I always tell my host, like, don't just go down your friends list and add everyone to your
No, Tino, no.
because
Tina.
you have a better party if you do like quality over quantity when it comes to a Facebook party. You want people that are going to be there, who want to be there, who are going to interact, who are going to buy. You don't just want to, invite 100 people. So you're better off with 10 people who are engaged than 60 people who aren't engaging at all, because it's going to mess up your algorithms. So I have my host like invite everyone personally. I have her send like a copy and paste message like, hey, I'm having a Facebook party for Scentsy. I thought of you and thought you might be interested. Would you like an invite? And then anyone who says they want to come, I have her add them. So this post goes up and you can see where it says first name. When you put this into the actual Facebook party, it'll give you the prompts to edit these before the whole thing goes live. So I just have to go in and change the name per party. So this I leave as my announcement post, and it just says, you've been invited to this group, what to expect, we're going to do party points, and I always have the link here, and then that I leave as the announcement for the whole party. And that's the only thing I post on Thursday. 2 days before on Friday, I do a post that tells them to make sure the notifications are on. And then I send out sample packs. So I send either a catalog, a product list, a showcase brochure, and I send some like either some really thin samples or a couple of felt samples. I'll do the page that tells them party points and what they're going to get points for. And I'll usually send like, I always keep these around. I'll send like a cute little pack of gummy bears, and I'll throw some confetti in and all that, just as like a, just to get some stuff in their hands so that they're a little more. I can also post the YouTube video where I got the party packs from, but again, you don't have to do that. I mean, I do that, but it does cost me about $3 in postage for each one I mail. So if I have 10 people who want one, it's costing me $30. So that's totally optional. And if that's not in your budget, don't do it. It's not gonna make or break your party. I did a party with no party packs and it did almost $600 in sales. So that's not gonna be like a determining factor. So you can always just take that one out. And then one day before the actual party, which would be my Saturday, I explain the party points. So I'll show you guys this because this is what I mail to them too. It just tells them that we're going to keep track and you get points for all these things and they can mark it off and, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I got that from a superstar director and it's in her YouTube video, so I can send that to you guys. Then I just do a game, like what level Sensi are you? Are you a 1 through a 4? Then I do about me, roll call, ask them to participate. Now my day of is Sunday, so that's why it says day of exact time, and this is 1 day before, 2 days before. And then I just go into all my posts. I keep going. You know, I talk about joining on one of the days, a couple days into it, so it's not at the very end, so just kind of plant that seed early. Actually, I just made this flyer too. I've been meaning to share with you guys. I do games here and there, like an A to Z game. I do this or that. Do you have a cat or a dog? Show me pictures, like trying to really get people engaged. And then I'll do like the hostess, how they are to their goal. I show all the different stuff. I do a booking game. I do a thank you. And then that's on Thursday. So on Friday, I just do 2 days left to order. You know, I update the host goals. If I have a hostess kit to give out, if I've already talked to my hostess and she doesn't want it, I'm going to offer it to everyone in that party because that's such a great way to grow your team. The more people you can give these kits to, the better. Now, you can give a hostess kit out when you have a host and you can give it to somebody else. You only need to have 1 penny left of host rewards. So you would put all your host rewards in, make sure you have like a penny left, and then you can give that hostess kit to anyone else in the party and they pay the $59. So your host still gets her rewards and somebody else can join for the $59. And you could do that on every single party you close that you're the hostess. Don't give them your host credit to make it a $29 kit unless like you really think they're going to be great and you want to give them like a really good deal. Give it out for $59. Like it doesn't hurt you at all. You're not taking away your host rewards. And then I do a last day to order. I tell them to friend me on Facebook or Instagram, and then I post my party points winner. And I also have my hostess. I tell her her only job in the party after inviting people is commenting, tagging, and engaging. I want her to comment on every single post I do. I want her to tag something if she sees something, not just like willy-nilly tag all her friends in every single post, but if she has friends that have kids, maybe when I do talk about hoodies, she tagged a couple people, like, oh, did you see these for so-and-so? Or if I do LTO, you know, if she sees someone who she knows loves football or loves, you know, the Villains or loves Dumbo or whatever, she can tag those people that love those items just to show them. And I always tell her to make sure she's playing all my games, even though she's not going to win, but just to, you know, keep the engagement going. And I also text my hostess every time she gets an order so she can jump in and thank them on the page. All right, before I move on to showing you the next part, do you guys have any questions?
Now I finally made it on though.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hey.
I can't see everyone because I'm sharing my screen, so I only see a couple people right here.
I only see Natalie.
I see you, Robin, and Shannon. Oh, wait. Now I see Dee and I see Jasmine.
Hi, ladies.
Hello.
I'm Shannon.
Hi, I'm Jasmine.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Jasmine lives like 5 minutes from my house, and I've never met her.
Yeah.
You know, when I
Really?
moved to South Jersey, I lived in Tavistock.
Really?
Yep, so my ex-boyfriend has a condo over there.
Ah.
So I know exactly where you are. Okay. So that's, I know I'm kind of talking fast because I only get 45 minutes before they kick us off. So I want to make sure I get everything in and not like miss anything. So that's a template. And then you can, this is how you would add a post. You just hit that new post button. And then if I wanted to do that, it would ask me when I want it. Do I want it the exact day or the, 0 days before the starting time? How many days after the starting time? Exact time of day, I put the time, you put your title, your post, and then you can attach your photos and whatever you want in there. And that's how you would just add new posts if you wanted to. And if you were to take my template and you wanted to change things, like roll call. So here's my roll call one. You would just edit it. So then like right here, this part tells me who I am and a little bit about me and why I started Scentsy. So you can just edit that and leave the rest of it. And then I always say like, how do you know our hostess? Have you ever tried Scentsy? What's a favorite scent? And then I have a roll call picture and a picture of me. So you can easily take this post, change the little about me, change the photo, and you're good to go. All right, so that's your template. Now, when you want to attach it, you have to go into Facebook. So let me go to, I'll use my VIP group because I don't use my VIP group anymore. No, I don't want to do that. This computer is like so slow. I need an upgrade. All right. So what you would do in here is you would go, can I move this here? Let me move this little box with you guys in it because I think I need to look over here. I have to go to apps. Nope, it's not there. I did it like a couple times.
Are you showing us how you post Vizzlie onto Facebook right now?
Yeah, you have to connect. Oh wait, I think I remember how to do it. I have to search this group. Is that how I did it? No. About maybe? You can't do it from a phone. You have to do it from a computer, and you have to add an app to it. I did it a bunch of times when I opened up all my parties like a week ago. I remember it being like so easy too. I just like clicked one thing and it was right there. Maybe I can't be on as there. Let me try changing it to my other.
Hi, Dee. I saw your face just fly by.
Hi.
There we
How
go.
are ya?
It's because it had me in here as my fan page. Okay, so now that I'm in as an admin of this group, you just go to the left here and you find apps. I want to say it's in settings. Settings. Yeah, this is where it is. There you go. So you go into settings. You have to be logged in as like your one. It had me logged in as my fan page for some reason. So you go into settings and then you scroll to the bottom here and here's apps. So you click on apps and then add apps. And then here you search the apps you're looking for. And there's Vizzlie. So you want to add the app to this group. Okay, now Vizzlie is added to this group. So now I go back into Vizzlie and I go to Whoa, why did it stop sharing my screen? Where'd the button go? I didn't hit anything different. Now my screen's gone. Oh, there we go. I think I don't use Zoom 100 times a week. All right, so. Okay, so Facebook groups. So you can see here those groups I'm tracking already because I already have 2 Facebook parties going on in there. So if you want to add a new one, go to Facebook groups. Now it's going to show me anything that I've already got things going on in. And here's all the available groups that I could possibly track. So I want to track this one. So you would set up your party in a group page, make your group page, add you and your hostess, have her add her friends, whatever. And then you're going to go to that group page, do what I just did to add Vizzlie, and then you want to track it. So then you come here and track it. And now it's going to add it to my tracked groups. So now what I could do is I can pick whatever template I want to use for this page. So I am going to use a template. All my templates will come up here. I'm going to do that one. When do you want to start it? So let's just say this Thursday is the 15th, right? No, this Sunday is the 15th. What is this Thursday?
The 12th.
The 12th, thank you. So I would always start my parties on Thursday because that's when I do my first post. I'm going to start it at Thursday, and I like that post to go up at 3 p.m. because we're going to start adding all of our guests, and I want that post to be up there right away. Okay, which post do you want to import? You can select to not do them all. I'm going to do all posts, and then I'm going to load that template. All right, so now, remember when I said if you had like a name, like in those 2 little arrows, it would ask you what you want? So you scroll down. Here's everything that, if you type any text with 2 arrows in the front and back of it, that'll be anything you want to replace. So if I go here, first name. So let's just say this is Susie's party. There we go. So now it's going to change this to Susie and I are so glad you're here. And you've been invited because Susie thinks you would already love Scentsy. You would or already do love Scentsy. And now that's changed that one. Now, if you see here, it says, welcome, what to expect, thank you, closing date, 2 days left to order, and last day to order. All of those posts had the 2 arrows that said first name. So it changed it in all of those posts for me already, because I know that's where I want to put a name. Here, where I want to put in, insert party link. So that prompts me to go to my page and put her party link in here. I'm just going to cancel that one. And then, you know, it just keeps going, but you get the point. Like closing date, I have to change that, make sure that's updated. So now here's all my posts, when they're going to post, and it's going to tell me that the 9th, it's going to, actually, no, I did that wrong because now you want to put the actual day you're starting. So what you would actually do is, I don't know if I can change this now. Okay, so where I said I wanted to start on Thursday, my party starts on Sunday. So I actually want to put Sunday as the start date where I first I said Thursday, because it's going to automatically backdate 3 days before the party, 1 day before the party, 2 days before the party. So this would be right. I'm sure there's a way to change it, but I'm going to not do that right now. And then all of these will post. And then anything I want to change, like let's just say I want to go through these and, oh, now it's December, so I'll just go in here and edit this one real quick. And then, you know, if I want to change the holiday or any other monthly promotions, I made this one. I edited this a week ago. So now we have the soak and the very snowy spruce. So I would just change that and add that in. And then the only other thing I have to do is like this one, I put where my hostess is. So I would just update that one. And that's about it. And then once you're ready, I'm not going to do this, but as soon as, well, it's telling me I'm missing texture placements, but once you fill that in, posting is turned off. As soon as I switch this little button, it's going. And obviously it wouldn't start until that Thursday, but it's all scheduled and it's ready to go. And now I'll show you the ones I already have. Do you guys have any questions about that before I move into the next page I'm going to show you?
No. Once I hit go, I'd probably be a little nervous for the first time, but
Yeah, but I mean, once you have it done, it just does its thing. And
so
like
then
the
you don't touch it. You just engage in the comments and
Mhm.
it just, all those posts just go.
Yep. So that's a great thing. You don't have to worry about if you have an online party going for 7 days and that you're trying to like, you know, make sure you get posts going throughout the day and going crazy. You just, it's like you set it and forget it. You just, all right,
Right.
set up. It's going to
It's
start.
like dinner.
It's like what?
It's like dinner. Set it and forget it.
Yeah, it's like you go. But
Yeah.
so yeah, then all you have to do is no, I don't want to upgrade. We have 10 minutes left. So all we have to do then is, you know, make sure you're paying attention for notifications and make sure you're answering people. If anyone comments, I comment back to them. Because the more engagement on every post, the more it's
Right.
going to help it be seen. So if someone comments, says, oh, I love this warmer, I'll be like, isn't it gorgeous? Or, oh, I love that one too. Or, you know, just talk to them. Like, just make sure you're interacting with people. And then, like I said, the only other thing, I know at 6 o'clock on Saturday, I'm going to do that roll call. So I'll just put an alarm in my phone for that Saturday. Actually, I have one set. I just need to turn it on because I always do it on the Saturday for a party. So just that Saturday, I know that that post is going to go at 6 o'clock. Or, you know, I don't have it exact times like 2:03, 4:48, 2:04, 4:06. I don't have them in the exact zeros. It's not weird. So at 6:13 p.m. on Saturday, I'll just set a thing on my alarm to my phone to make sure I just comment, oh, I know the host. Okay, so then if I go back to templates or groups, I can show you the ones that are already there. So here's a party that we just wrapped up on Saturday, but we haven't closed it yet because she's like really close to her goal. So we're keeping it open. I got to jump in there actually and post like about the Christmas warmer coming out on Thursday and try to get a couple more sales for her. So once you click that, see it says you're all set. Your post will go out as scheduled. And then these little check marks tell you that it's been posted. So all these posts went through and her party's done. And let me show you what it looks like in. And I think it says Vizzlie like next to every little post so you can see like how it was posted. Okay, so here's Lynette's party. We have 12 people in it because she invited people personally. We didn't just add all her friends. So you can see in the announcement, I always have that right there with the link to her party. And then these aren't in order because they're in the order people commented on them, but you could see, okay, there you could see Vizzlie. So it was posted by Vizzlie. I didn't do anything. I just commented. And all my posts with the pictures and everything are just there. These were all commented on. That's why they're in, all those are in one post, but they were commented on. So they're all popping up as like separate pictures. I'll try to get past that if it'll let me. Like here's one that I post, 2 more days to get your order in. Lynette's party ends tomorrow. Questions, how can I help you? And how can I help you? And there's this little nothing haunts us quite like the Scentsy we didn't buy picture just for like fun. And then, you know, LTO items, these were all commented on, but there's like my LTO post and it says like, you know, are you into like Star Wars, Disney, Marvel, sports, you know, then we have stuff for you. And I show a bunch of them. here's like a game, the best Halloween candy. I show bundle and saves, and just I have it posting from like with box. So this one's a personal one. So if you take my template, I mean, I don't care if you want to leave my picture in there, but or you can change it or just delete it and not have something there. And there's a couple that have my face on them where I'm showing off some of my favorite like body products, but honestly, I don't care if you leave them in. It doesn't bother me. Or you can take your own pictures, or you can just omit them and just use the other flyers on there. So that's basically it. And I don't do anything other than right now, since like new things are being announced pretty much every Friday. All my parties will start the pre-party post on Thursday. So if something gets announced on Friday that's coming out on Monday, I'm obviously going to jump in and just make an extra post like that something new is coming out, because it won't be scheduled. But that's about it. It's really just, I'm going to go back, get out of this so I can see you guys. So it's really just, you have a template, you can play around with it, you can change it, you can use my template, you can use other people's templates, you can make your own template and share them. And the cool thing is, because our catalog only changes once every 6 months, you can make like this one is fall winter, and other than right now, because we have like holiday and we have the LTOs, other than those and the warmer of the month, the rest of it, nothing has to be changed for the whole catalog, because the warmers aren't going to change, the scents aren't going to change, nothing else is going to change as far as regular catalog items. So then come February, when the new catalog is coming out, so I guess really in January, like the end of January, I'll take this template, I'll switch all the pictures for all the new stuff, switch everything from fall over to spring, and then that template is good for 6 months minus LTOs and like special promotions and warmer of the month. So you literally only have to sit down and really dig into it once every 6 months.
Right.
So I think, especially now that everyone is doing things online because no one's doing home parties.
Right.
Home parties were my jam. All right, well, we have 4 minutes before it kicks us off, so give me your questions, comments, concerns.
So once we go in and change everything the way we want it and just save it, it'll be saved. We don't have to keep going in and changing it every time.
Yep,
Okay.
You get my template and you put it in yours, and any changes you make
Right.
once you're in that template, that's now your template. So if you were to share that with someone else, it would have a different code.
Dee, what do you think about that? She's on mute.
I think I'm following.
You think you're following?
Well, I'm gonna do your party like that this week. So you'll like see it in action,
Right.
Okay, yeah, once I'm seeing it and I'm more of a hands-on person anyway,
I'm
I
the
get
same
it
way.
a little faster.
Yeah.
Well, the first time it's like you hit go and it's like, all right,
Yeah, but I had
Then the-
no problem.
Then the anxiety sets in a little bit.
Yeah. But once you see it's posting, you're like, all right. Like I used to wake up every morning and sit there for like an hour and a half scheduling all my posts for the day and adding all my pictures, and like, oh my God, it took me so much time every day to do these parties. And then if your party flops, you're like, oh, I just put all this time into it. But now if I do a party like this and it flops, I didn't really do anything. Like, now that it's set,
Right.
it makes you feel better if you have a flopped party that at least it didn't take up a ton of your time.
Right.
Yeah, I'd be less mad.
Right.
I've had it happen
Mm-hmm.
twice, maybe 3 times.
Yep, me too.
What are you gonna do? Happens. So.
Yeah, but it's a little disheartening, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, you just started.
I mean, everyone who's ever succeeded has failed a million times before. So if you're not failing, you're not trying. So be happy when you fail. Be happy when someone says no, because that means you're asking.
But I get discouraged really easily.
You can't let it get to you. You got to act like you're offering one of your friends a piece of gum. If they say no, you're like, I don't care. Cool, don't take my piece of gum. Like, don't let it affect you personally. Just act like, you think when a waitress comes to your table and asks if you want dessert and you say no, they like go in the back and cry. No, they're like, all right, I don't care.
I'll
They have
take
to look at
it.
this. You just can't take anything personal and just keep offering and offering and offering, because the more no's you get are going to lead you to your yeses.
Yeah, I know. It's just, it's a hard one for me to swallow when people tell me no.
What you got?
Water.
My boyfriend brought really good beer home. You want to say hi? We can't see you. This camera's over here.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
I'm gonna shower.
Okay. I'm done in like a minute. It's going to kick us off. It says less than a minute remaining, so I guess I'm going to wrap this up. Otherwise, it's going to cut me off mid-sentence. I'm going to try to get this recording to go so I can put it on YouTube and share it to the page, but I will share the Vizzlie link. I will put my referral code, and then I will, in the comments, give you my template and all the other templates I have. Alrighty?
Thank you very much for sharing.
Any discussion there.